Like they don't believe that they're oblivious to the risk, right? And this is the risk that you take when you guys know I'm a dip buyer. I buy the dip. I buy the dip because I'm a long-term investor and I'm really thinking about what's this economy, what's this market going to look like in 5 or 10 years. I know the data. That's all we did when I was on the faculty of Syracuse. We would analyze data, analyze data, analyze data, analyze data. So the data says that if you are able to relax and calm your nerves and woo-saw your way through these bad moments, in 10 years, your portfolio will be worth more than what it is right now. That's the data, right? So if you listen to the data, my camera went out, but I'll keep talking as if that didn't just happen. Now the other camera came on, and that's not even the right camera, but that's okay. At least you can see me. Now you get to still look at my handsome face until the other one starts working again. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so ultimately, the data pretty much says that if you follow certain specific rules of investing, like you have a diversified portfolio of healthy, high quality stocks, that in 10 years, usually typically even 5 years, you're going to have more money than you had before. But it's conditioned upon you having healthy investments in a wide array of good companies. So that's why I buy dips, because of that. But the thing about dips is you don't know how long they're going to last, and you don't know how deep they're going to be. So you might buy the dip because the stock went down 5% or 10%, but you don't understand that maybe God has a plan for this stock market that you didn't know about. And the plan might be for this stock to actually drop 20%, 30%, 40%. So you're dip, baby, dip. And you keep on going, and it can get very demoralizing after a while and kind of nerve wracking to actually see your wealth drop by 40, 50% or whatever the case may be. So be really careful about just sort of automatically knowing that buying the dip is going to work. The other thing about buying the dip is not only do you not know how long they're going to last, you don't know how deep the dip is going to be, and you don't know which stocks the buy the dip model is going to work for. You might be focused on a stock thinking, I'm just going to keep buying the dip because it's going to dip and eventually it's going to come back and everything's going to be great. No, that does not apply to every single stock. That rule applies to portfolios of stocks. Let's stop here. Let's pause on this. Do we understand the difference between an individual stock and a portfolio? Give me a yes if you understand this. This is a critical rule of investing. You cannot get into investing thinking that you're putting all your energy, your emotional energy and your financial energy into one stock. A portfolio is not a stock. A portfolio matters. Black portfolios matter. Black stocks don't. Don't get caught up in one individual stock, or that's how you risk losing everything, because companies go bankrupt, but entire portfolios don't. You'll never have a portfolio of tech companies where every single one of those tech stocks goes to zero. But individual companies do it all the time. So just keep that in mind, right? So remember, portfolios is what you pay attention, not individual stocks. This ain't Vegas. This ain't the casino. This ain't your grandma's lottery ticket, okay? So anyway, with that said, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. I'm going to, so we're talking about Trump's tariffs and what's going on with that.